Being a suit tech and a land surveyor is pretty much being a detective. In our field, we have little clues. We have to find those little clues in this huge site. Some of those clues can be a little clean out, a manhole, a little outlet, and we have to find that clue in this big field of nothing pretty much, and then start piecing those clues together to come up with, that big question. Who did it? Where is it? That's pretty much, or who did it is where is it, or where is it going? Once we find that answer, that case is closed. Okay, let's get started. Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to be doing here in the morning before the jetters get started is I do a walkthrough of how many access points and where they are exactly. We have a rough estimate of how many we have here on the map, but I like to get eyes on everything because there's a lot of things that are on site that are not on the map. And then inside there's a lot of pallets and things as well that are covering a lot of the access points. So I have to get a number of how many access points that I'm going to be doing compared to the jetters and which way everything runs, so we understand that we're not going to be blowing any debris in other closed areas. So we'll get inside and we'll take a look around and pretty much just see what we see on the inside compared to the map. So we have 2 different access points, sometimes 3. We have floor drains. Some of them have baskets here. That's supposed to catch all the debris before it actually goes into the line itself. Then over here we have floor drains that we have to pop open. That's typically where I can get my camera in. There's a sweep that goes all the way down. This is the main that goes all the way down to the center of the building that then runs both ways to pretty much disperse any of the water debris from each unit. So as we come in the freezer area, we have floor drains here. These floor drains, there's a trap that goes straight down. So there's a pipe, there's 2 pipes in there. There's a straight pipe and then an exit pipe that's a little higher. So all the water can go in there, the debris sits there, and then any of the extra water can flow out to the main that's in the center of the building. Then this is the main corridor. The center of the corridor has one big main that each side connects to. So you have either mains that connect to that, then that disperses either way. So if we come on this side, these look like they have a pretty good flow. There's no sitting water. But if you come to this one here, we have a lot of sitting water right here. Then there's another floor drain here. There's going to be a main right here that goes from the main in the back, comes all the way to the main in the center of the corridor. So it looks like just by looking at this here, this line's going to be an issue. There's going to be a lot of debris in here. That's why there's a lot of sitting water right here. And then if you look here, this makes plenty of sense. There's no material here that's actually stopping any of the material from going into the line. So anything that gets swept down or sprayed down goes right into the line from here. That's why you're gonna have an issue with that compared to what they have down there. So in this freezer area, you can look inside this clean out here. There's a lot of standing water. And you can see the debris that's sitting right there. This is the issue that we saw up front with a lot of standing water. Like I said before, it's gonna be a big issue trying to get whatever is in this line. As you can see, there's pieces of pallet on the ground. All the stuff that's on the ground pretty much gets swept into the drainage system, gets stuck in there, nothing else can flow through. Then this is another issue that we come across a lot. A lot of these units are locked. We can't make entry into those. They have them locked for some reason. We don't ask questions, they're locked. So we can't gain access in there to see if there's any drainage systems in there or anything like that. So we come across a lot of main units, main freezers that are also locked. We pretty much make a note of that. I put that on the map. At the end of each day, I have a spreadsheet of the count of lines that I did and any issues that I come across. So when we come up with our final deliverable, we give that to the client and say, okay, these are the areas that, that have the issues. These are the areas that we couldn't even get into. We know where point A is and point Z is. We have to find everything that's in between. And then we have to find what is not there that they think is there, or that, things that are actually here that they don't know of. So we pretty much have to find the answer of the mystery. It's pretty much like finding Waldo. You have to find Waldo through all the fish. And when it comes to the work and the information that we give to our client, we go 110% every single day. No matter what the information is, we get it all, in a timely manner. Right now we have to pretty much wait on the subcontractor to pretty much start jetting the lines out. Since we've been doing it, we know the different sounds, and we can listen to what it sounds like, and we can know when it's gonna burp. And when it burps, you just have black water, and whatever else is in that line, you'll just have it spraying everywhere. And then you have to wear that for the rest of the day. All the issues and concerns that they have here, that they can see above ground, all the standing water, all the debris, and they have to come up with a solution for their whole drainage system for the whole building. So what I do is I get to see things that are underground that no one else can see, and I can come up with an answer to their concerns or their issues. I definitely feel like I'm finding new features underground that no one knew about. It's a new adventure. It's kind of like I feel like a superhero, because I get to do things that no one else could dream of, and I do it on a daily basis. I find new things that clients didn't know existed on buildings that were there for years, and then we find something and things start to make sense. It's kind of like a snowball effect. We find one thing and it kind of just keeps rolling from there. And then at the end of the day, we have this big snowball of answers. And it's always nice to see a client happy and just so thankful, because we get to save them so much money because we found new features that they can, connect to, or it would give them more answers. So it's nice. It's pretty much being, I feel like it's me being a superhero, because not all superheroes wear capes. We wear fluorescent orange or yellow. And I have a locator, I have GPS and cameras, and we pretty much help people day to day.